Ever wondered how the Amish tackle life's daily hurdles without electricity, smartphones, or the internet? In this video, we're pulling back the curtain on the time-honored methods they use to manage cooking, home construction, and more, often with nothing more than basic tools and an unbreakable community bond. Get ready to see how these practices, handed down through generations, continue thriving in a world powered by cutting-edge technology. Let's uncover what truly sets the Amish lifestyle apart and why their unique solutions still hold surprising relevance today. Number 1. Innovative home and farm construction. Amish communities often solve everyday housing and agricultural challenges by focusing on sturdy, functional buildings made with local resources. Many families participate in barn raisings, where dozens of men, women, and teenagers join forces to erect a large structure in just a few days. Timber frames and hand-hewn beams remain typical, reducing the need for expensive metal supports. Local sawmills provide lumber tailored to each project, and skilled carpenters draw on generations of know-how to handle everything from roof trusses to mortise and tenon joints. These techniques minimize waste and rely heavily on group cooperation, ensuring structures can be built or repaired without incurring massive debt. Instead of modern pneumatic tools, communities might use hand drills or belt-driven machinery powered by small engines connected to a separate power source. Walls are often finished with clapboard siding for easy maintenance, and roofs may use galvanized metal or slate for longevity. Even interior layouts reflect practical wisdom. Kitchens and living areas occupy the house's center so that heat from cook stoves circulates efficiently during winter. Many farmsteads also incorporate functional outbuildings for animals or equipment, each uniquely adapted for horses, milk cows, chickens, or food processing. By merging tried-and-true crafts with strategic adaptation to local conditions, Amish construction underscores a core principle: durability and collaboration ensure day-to-day problems, from harsh weather to maintenance costs, remain manageable over the long term. Number 2. Practical energy alternatives. Living off-grid demands ingenuity when it comes to light, heat, and power. Although some Amish districts still utilize strictly kerosene lamps, others have begun to accept limited solar energy. Small panels power battery banks that run sewing machines or charge LED lanterns, especially in homes where family businesses require consistent lighting. However, these setups avoid direct connection to public utilities, reflecting a desire for independence from outside infrastructures. Where solar is impractical, windmills or water-powered turbines might step in. In regions with steady breezes, tall wooden windmills pump water or provide mechanical energy for grinding grain. Areas near creeks sometimes employ small hydro turbines that generate enough electricity to run tools in a workshop. During winter, wood-burning stoves become essential, providing both heat and a cooking surface. Amish families often plan their days around restoking the fire, splitting logs, and carefully rationing fuel so that the home remains warm. Coal stoves can appear in some communities, although they necessitate reliable coal supplies and careful ash disposal. Regardless of the chosen method, the unifying approach is to find an energy source that's both manageable and disconnected from mainstream infrastructure. By developing a balanced system of battery power, mechanical generators, and traditional flame-based lighting, the Amish adeptly handle the modern world's demand for energy without sacrificing their values. Number 3. Holistic food handling and storage. The Amish rely on integrated approaches to keep meals healthy and flavorful year-round, even without modern refrigeration. Spring houses, often built above natural springs, channel cold water to cool containers of milk or butter. In winter, families harvest large blocks of ice from frozen ponds, storing them in insulated ice houses with thick layers of sawdust that limit melting. This simple yet efficient method preserves meat, cheese, and cream for much longer than would otherwise be possible off-grid. Many households also maintain root cellars dug beneath their homes or barns to store potatoes, carrots, onions, and other produce at stable temperatures. Fermenting and pickling have become key preservation strategies as well. Crops are transformed into sauerkraut, pickled beets, or preserved beans, all sealed in jars that can last through cold months. Canning days bring multiple families together to process tomatoes, apples, peaches, and more. They use large kettles heated on wood stoves, monitoring temperature precisely to ensure food safety. Dried goods like beans, corn, and herbs round out the storage arsenal, reducing reliance on daily trips to outside markets. Herbs and spices grown in small kitchen gardens keep meals interesting, while home-churned butter or freshly milled flour elevates everyday cooking. Through consistent attention to every step, clean milking procedures, well-timed harvests, and deliberate preservation, these communities manage to maintain a robust year-round food supply without conventional freezers or fridges. Number 4, community-driven problem solving. The Amish lifestyle revolves around collective cooperation, offering a unique solution to life's inevitable hurdles. When a family faces difficulty, like a damaged roof, a medical emergency, or a sudden loss, neighbors quickly step in to help. This can mean physical assistance, financial contributions, or simply providing meals and company during tough periods. Small-scale insurance systems exist informally, where church members pool funds to cover hospital bills or urgent needs, bypassing mainstream insurance providers. Weekly church gatherings serve as more than worship services. They're opportunities to share news, match job opportunities with skilled workers, and coordinate resources for anyone who might be struggling. Likewise, community events such as quilting bees, butchering days, or fundraising auctions address collective tasks efficiently. By tackling chores in groups, Amish families reduce the physical and economic strain on any single individual, reinforcing social ties in the process. Even in large families, tasks are split to match specific skill sets. Older children might help with complex farm work, while younger ones assist with feeding chickens or gardening. When disputes arise, whether between individuals or entire households, community elders mediate, applying biblical principles and long-standing customs to find resolutions. This cooperative environment acts as an all-purpose safety net. Shared responsibilities and a willingness to step up for others preempt many problems that would otherwise escalate in a more individualistic setting. Number 5, health, wellness, and home remedies. Without the convenience of widespread health insurance and modern clinical resources, the Amish rely on a blend of traditional remedies, preventive care, and selective engagement with outside medicine. Herbal salves and teas hold prominent places in many homes, helping to ease minor ailments like colds, sore muscles, or mild infections. Remedies commonly include herbal tinctures made from echinacea, yarrow, or elderberry, all grown in local gardens. Some communities also maintain relationships with trusted midwives or natural practitioners who understand Amish cultural norms. For conditions that exceed these traditional treatments, such as life-threatening injuries or chronic diseases, families are willing to seek professional care at hospitals or clinics. They may travel there using Amish taxis, privately operated vehicles driven by non-Amish individuals who are paid for their service. Because direct engagement with modern healthcare can be costly, church members often collaborate to cover expenses, ensuring no one is left without essential treatment. Beyond physical health, emotional well-being is nurtured through social interactions and a strong support network. Group gatherings, shared meals, and daily devotionals encourage open communication. Stress is mitigated by a pace of life that's oriented around manual tasks, nature, and family cooperation rather than digital distractions. In this way, the Amish address health concerns with a dual focus on accessible remedies at home and targeted use of advanced medical systems when absolutely necessary. Number 6. Adaptation in a changing world. Although the Amish uphold many long-standing traditions, they're not entirely removed from the broader social and economic landscape. Rising land prices, shifting job markets, and new technologies all influence community choices. Some Amish districts have moved to less densely populated states, like Missouri, Wisconsin, or parts of upstate New York, seeking affordable farmland for expanding families. Others have diversified income streams by launching furniture workshops, baked goods businesses, or local construction crews that cater to non-Amish customers. Entrepreneurs within the church navigate modern demands by selectively adopting certain tools. A cell phone might be used strictly for business, kept in a workshop, and shared by multiple employees. For advertising, word-of-mouth recommendations or regional newspapers replace social media campaigns. Even schooling can be adapted. While formal classes typically end at the 8th grade, teachers occasionally incorporate lessons on bookkeeping, horticulture, or advanced carpentry methods if they see a direct benefit to the local economy. Certain districts allow carefully regulated technology like solar chargers or small generators to support these businesses. By striking a balance between tradition and the evolving demands of markets and culture, the Amish consistently demonstrate that their core principles, community solidarity, faith-based living, and conscientious resource management, can thrive even amid external pressures. Families remain rooted in values that prioritize human relationships and stewardship, offering practical, everyday solutions that defy the assumption that a modern life must be exclusively high-tech.